fans and through and through. Oh, the Toon review. Laughs and passion, football too. We are the Toon review. By the fans, for the fans, through and through. Laughs and passion, football too. We are the Toon review. 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 Go!
Hello and welcome in, everybody. It is Matchday live again as the third season in this pre-season calendar. Bristol City versus Newcastle United. Don't worry, guys. I'm not flying solo today. Billy Bob will be joining me in a matter of moments. Just a few technical issues, and he will be right here. But welcome in, everybody, for this game. Just some admin to go through before we start. Please make sure everybody who's here. There's more than like 600 of you here before the show's even started, which is bananas. Please make sure you hit the like button straight away. Let's just ram us up the search results as high as possible. Subscribe as well, and make sure you click the little bell notification icon thing next to the subscribe button. That really helps. It means that it actually notifies you when we go live and all of the different shows that we've got on. You can also donate if you want to support the channel. There is a little button around there underneath the subscribe button as well. I believe it's a little $sign. And you can also become a member if you would like to support the channel on a monthly basis, which lo and behold, let's go and shout out. Durain, thank you very much. Member for 31 months. I'm at the game. You're all here with me, so please no spoilers. Well, don't know about that. I'd still think there's going to be some attempts at spoilers, even though you're there first. So yeah, member for 31 months. Yeah, if you want to be a member, do what Jared's done there, and you can always be involved in all of our giveaways and various other things that members do. But yeah, welcome in, everybody, and thank you. I can see loads of mods in already, so thank you for keeping everybody in check. Hopefully no Bristol City fan trolls. They don't, as far as I'm aware, and they're not known for that, so I think we should be fine. But let's wait and see. Anyway, let's talk about Bristol City as a game. So it is away. We've taken some interesting players with us. There are some changes to the team. Players that have dropped out. I mean, I'm just going to throw this out there before Billy gets here. He will want to talk about it, maybe vaguely. Gillespie has been dropped. Thank God. We don't need 3 goalkeepers on this bench. We will go through the lineup. Unfortunate people to have dropped out. I believe Luke Craggs is now not on the bench today. I thought there was one more who dropped out. Maybe not. Maybe I'm imagining it. Most of them kept their place on the bench. Sort of your Ferreiras and Rory Finnerans, and some of those players that we don't see too much of are on the bench again today. So, well, being as Billy's not here yet, we are going to have a look at the team because it's quite important. So let's do that. So on here, we do have the starting 11. We've got it in a proper view instead of a silly lineup where you can't really figure out what's going on. I have mapped it onto our nice little pitch so we can see who's starting, who's on the bench, who's not playing, and what it's going to look like. So Joen is starting in goal. We get to see what he's made of. It depends how good Bristol City are today. However, we do have Jacob Murphy at right back. So I'm going to imagine Joen's going to get to touch the ball at least once. We'll hope so. So yeah, he gets the nod ahead of Nick Pope, who is on the bench. Other goalkeeper is Aidan Harris as they're supporting. Gillespie has dropped out of the matchday squad today. So Jacob Murphy still in the side. He's just moved from right wing to right back. He is captain of the side today, so it is what it is. A little bit unfortunate. Leo Shahar is on the bench, so he might get some minutes in the second half. We do have other fullbacks. Your Dylan Charlton, well, probably more specifically Mason Miley that could play out there. I don't know if Munda could, probably, but I'm not sure he generally plays there. Lewis Hall, again, is the favoured left-back to start. Botman has come into the side, which is quite nice. I did half expect Alex Murphy to still start again, because normally when Botman's not fully ready, I mean, add a few weeks to whatever not fully ready means, typically with Sven Botman. But he's playing. He's starting, so lovely to see him back next to Fabian Schär. So second game on the trot for Fabian, although he did only get the 60 minutes in the fixture against Gateshead. But that was obviously planned and scheduled. Sean Sturr, again, looks like he's going to be the conductor at the base of midfield. He's in again, so I'm really excited to see what he can do against a more competent side. I would expect him to be trying to pull a lot of strings, play a lot of safe passes, but just to keep momentum ticking, and then play some wicked switches and then get involved when necessary in some attacking movements. He seems like he just covers so much ground and he's everywhere. Willock and Ramsey are again in front of him. I'm a little bit surprised that it's the same two again. I don't mind overly. It's good for Jacob Ramsey to get some minutes. We really want a big season from Jacob Ramsey out in that, whether it's left or right-sided 8. I think he can play both. He's pretty versatile. Willock again with a start. I am a little bit surprised that nobody else has dropped into this midfield, considering we do have Alaji Bamba, the new guy that we've just bought. He's had a few days now. Eddie Howe obviously seeming he really wants to get new players embedded and settled, get some training sessions under their belt before he puts them into a lineup. Fair enough. It's just a little bit frustrating. We kind of want to see what he's made of in a black and white shirt. Not even in the matchday squad. Neither is Bazumana Toure. So the two younger and new exciting players not in. Sean Sturr is, but has been with the club. I mean, I'm pretty sure, didn't we sign Bazumana Toure before Sean Sturr? I think we might have done. I think I'm chatting nonsense here. I think we've had Bazumana Toure for a little bit longer, but he was obviously with the Ivory Coast. Possibly what it is. And no, these two aren't on holiday. These two, the club have been proudly posting videos of their first week of training, first days of training, meeting the squad, going through all the rigmarole of just joining a new team. So, yeah, they're here, they're ready to go. So I'd imagine we'll see them in a friendly very shortly. They're just not going to make this one. Willock still heavily linked with a leave, but he starts today. So we'll see how he gets on. The front three, obviously one change in that because Jacob Murphy has gone to right back, Anthony Alanga has come in and is going to be the starting right winger today, which can't be a bad thing. We need to get him minutes. We need to make sure he's fit. Obviously, he was at the World Cup. And we do have another co-host joining me. I don't know where this is going to throw Billy when I add him to the set. Let's have a look. Oh, there we go. Just where we want him.
Is that the side?
Evening, Billy. How are you?
I'm fine. Is that the side, is it?
It is the side indeed. Oh, my volume's really low. I can't hear you. Hang on. There we go. Should be able to hear you now.
Oh, it's my fault.
That is the side.
Wow, Jacob Murphy, what about Jeepers Creepers?
It is, yeah.
Is he also captain?
Streams. Well, he is also captain, yeah. So, guys, just so you're aware, the stream has just kicked off. It is on nufctv.newcastleunited.com. You can buy a season pass through the club, or you can buy the game individually. But that is how everybody is generally watching it. So please make sure you support the club, of course. So that is how we're watching it. Yeah, but so Billy, this is the 11. Alanga's come in at right wing. Barnes and Sean Neves still up top as well. Sven Botman in the side and Joan ahead of Nick Pope. Luke Craggs has dropped off the subs bench, as has Gillespie. Oh dear. And a lot of youngsters still on there. Songsu Park, Ferreira retains his place on the bench. Yeah.
I'm concerned that it's a pre-season friendly and we're only making, 3 changes from the side that played on Saturday. And there's not much depth there, is there really? If you haven't played virtually the same side. I'm amazed that he's virtually the same side as what played in the night.
Well, we might make earlier changes today.
Who's on the bench then? Just all those on the left.
Yeah, this is the bench. So let me scroll across. So you've got Pope and Harris as the goalkeepers. Mason Miley, Pivas, Alex Murphy, Munda, Shahar, Dylan Cholton, all as centre-halves and fullbacks. Sanusi and Rory Finneran, Songsu Park and Mateus Ferreira. So not much in the way of midfielders beyond Munda. I mean, where does Finneran play? Is Finneran a midfielder?
I think it is midfield, isn't he? He's midfield too, yeah.
Yeah, so it is balanced. I mean, you've still got all this lot. I mean, Vaxung Salia as well has dropped out the side. He was on the bench and did come on. So Salia is now not in the squad, nor is Luke Craggs.
Well, Ferreira, is he on the bench?
Ferreira is on the bench again, yeah. Ferreira's here.
He looked quite good
again. Yeah, Voltemada and a few others in training, but not ready to start this game. So yeah, that is the side. Just going to swap over to stream. Yes, please. Right, so we are 27 minutes past. We've got mascots shaking hands now, guys. So it will kick off in 2 or 3 minutes, and we'll make sure we cue you in for the clock. How are we feeling about today, Billy? Because I don't really know much about Bristol City. I've fallen out the loop with them in the last couple of years. Got no idea.
I've not seen their side. I haven't got clues in it or anything, really.
I had a quick sneak peek on SofaScore, and it looks like they've got a weird lineup. It's kind of a 4-4-2, but they have one of their midfielders is a little bit more progressive. It could just be SofaScore putting a wacky lineup out, but no idea.
I've noticed that the away fans there, how many of them are wearing new shirts? Not many of them. Lots of black and white shirts there. Hardly any were new ones.
Yeah, but this will be a good game, I hope, because it's a nice progression from the Gateshead game, and we've got a lot of the same players on the pitch. So hopefully, that first half an hour against Gateshead was quite cool in terms of new attacking patterns, and so I hope we can translate that today into putting it in the back of the net with the pretty part. We need to do both. You all ready? Tech all sorted?
Yeah.
I wonder if we're going to do...
That's a bit of a full house.
The black armband, Keegan stuff again. Maybe.
I think we are. They're heading for that now, but look at it.
Sean Neve up top again today, Billy. Is it a chance for him to maybe showcase that he needs to go on loan or should be able to stay? What are we thinking?
Yeah, I think he'll be wanting to put a case forward for staying and maybe being, a cup striker this year. I don't know. But whatever he does, I mean, he's got three strikers to overcome, but are we thinking loan?
I think he's got to go on loan. Even if he does well today, he's got to go on loan. I'm happy to see him playing well, though. He looks like he's definitely got a lot of potential.
They're swapping sides for bloody friendly as well. Oh, dear me.
So a few references to the goalkeeper that we've apparently signing. I will just pre-kickoff. I will quickly clue you in on that. I don't know if you know about this, Billy. It is a journalist, Luis Felipe Silva, is insisting that Lukas Hornicek will sign for Newcastle today. 30 mil release clause. He is a goalkeeper.
Yeah, we discussed him on the Bandits Forum the other day. Hornicek, yeah.
So there's a journalist from the country insisting it's happening today. But again, we'll see. Right, it is going to be Bristol City to kick off, guys. So we'll let you know when we kick off. Me and Billy are going to do our quarters without hydration breaks as we normally do. And we are away. Bristol City have kicked off. And it's
you're well ahead of me. Well ahead of me. Christ.
To be tidied up by Jacob Murphy. How am I ahead of you? It should be identical, really. Try refreshing. We've got 2 balls on the pitch, so Jacob Murphy can't do his thing. Throw him back to Fabian Schär, and he launches long. Sean Neve can't win that one. Back to Joanne, who claims it immediately. Very quick rollout to Lewis Hall, who checks his run, goes back to Botman. Fabian Schär, back to Botman. Going central to Joe Willock, to Lewis Hall. And we're just playing it around at the back at the moment. So 1 minute in, guys. Stream is up. It's on NUFC TV.newcastleunited.com. You can buy season pass or the game from the club directly. Yeah, it's very scrappy at the moment. We launched a ball forward, and it's 6s and 7s at the moment in the middle. Looks like Bristol City are going to come away with it, though, and I've got it on the left wing. And they're trying to just play a triangle of passes to retain the ball. They're going to go back to their centre halves.
I think we might get a hydration break today. I think we might get one because it seems to be very, very hot.
Oh, Lewis Hall's messed that one up at left back there. he had an attacker on him and he didn't quite deal with it properly. And I think Botman has had to put that out for a throw-in. That's a little bit silly from Lewis Hall. He needs to switch on.
Yeah, a bit of a lack of concentration there.
He doesn't
Well
normally
played,
do
Sven
that.
Botman for being a lot. No, he doesn't. No.
Bristol City going to take a long throw into the box. It's flicked on, and Alanga helps to clear it, but not very well. And it's a bit of head tennis here. There we go. And someone puts their foot through it. I think that was Sean Sturr who's just giving it the old hoof. And Ramsey's been brought down, but releases Alanga. The referee plays advantage. Alanga's running at 2, running at 3. Across goal to Neve. And the goalkeeper's just got his gloves on that. Fantastic from Alanga there.
Yeah, really good. Ooh.
To play a ball across goal, that was brilliant wing play from him.
It was, and Sturr's what we thought was an agricultural clearance was actually a good one, wasn't it? Lovely little flick onto Ramsey, who fed Alanga in, and yeah, it was a fantastic win from Alanga.
Well, he was the only one, despite being an 18-year-old not Englishman, played the most old school English ball known to man, which is the have it, just get rid. Good advantage.
There was definitely method in his madness there, wasn't there? There's definitely method in his madness because he was, it was a really nice ball in the end.
And the kick comes from the goalkeeper to their left wing, and it is just a token jump from Jacob Murphy to... Was that Jacob Murphy? Yeah, it was. To nothing. Botman on the left-hand side here. Barnes back to Botman. Fabian Schär playing at central. They're very, very hot in the midfield, Bristol City. They're not letting people turn. Although, lovely line-breaking pass there. And we've got it through... Oh, Joe Willock tried through ball to Sean Neve. He got caught out. And Bristol City have come away with the clearance here. And they've got a really good attack. And they're going to be through on goal here. It's 2v1. Botman covering. Joanne, he spilt. And he's tidied it up. Oh, dear. Really bad defensive line and recovery from the team. And a spill from Joanne in his first save opportunity that we've seen. Ooh.
It wasn't great from that one, was it? Yeah, but it wasn't great from to get caught there 2 on 1. I mean, Botman did remarkable there, to be fair to him.
I mean, he wasn't in his line, but then he was the only one trying to make the run. So, yeah, that was pretty pants, everyone. That was pretty rubbish. 4 minutes 30 on the clock.
I mean, they've got some great names on the Bristol City side. The goalkeeper's name's Tickle. They've got a centre half called Dickey, who I believe we was once after many years ago.
We're trying to make something happen on the left wing here. Hall to Barnes. He's got runners. He's not going to use them. Sean Sturr made a... Oh, no, it was Lewis Hall who made the run. Sean Sturr stayed. Again, Sturr playing that old school John Joe Shelby anchor role that was implemented in his later days. And there's a ball round the corner here for Bristol City to try and break. But Fabian Schär comes and covers Botman, and they've swapped sides. Looks like they're trying to catch out our centre half's lack of pace here, Billy, which is concerning for their level.
Why wouldn't you?
Ball over the top for Sean Neve. Flags up. I wonder how close that was. Yeah, we're just getting a replay of this absolute calamity of a defensive unit. Yeah, Fabian Schär got sucked in. Botman had to try and cut the shot angle. Joanne spills. Poor all round, really.
I thought Botman did remarkable to get over there, really. It's Fabian Schär's fault that was. Like you say, coming over to where Botman was to try and get a challenge in, despite Sven Botman being there, left us totally short of the back.
And
I don't think Joanne couldn't have glory there, did he?
Well, he's maybe nervous. Fabian Schär's got it. To Jacob Murphy, who tries to do a cutback and nearly lost the ball.
Give me 2 seconds, that's up.
He got a free kick for a bit of roughness, but he was very lucky there. He was just messing around with it. Poor from Murphy. Sven Botman. Out to Murphy. to Alanga, who tries to play it centrally to Ramsey, but it's not a good pass from Alanga at all. And Bristol City are going to break down the left. Alanga and Murphy trying to sort themselves out. Ball comes in, cleared from Fabian Schär. Ooh, that was poor. Poor on our right side there. Alanga started the mess with a poor pass. And him and Murphy, you never really had a lot of confidence in the defending that side. It looks like we're going to have a stadium minutes applause on the 7th minute for Kevin Keegan, everyone, instead of the silence. So huge applause from both sets of crowds. We do have a player down, which is pretty alarming, actually. He stayed down. I don't know who it is. I won't do the applause because you won't be able to hear anything. But Eddie Howe joining in as well. Oh, we stopped now because he needs his sports drink for his watching from the sidelines. Welcome back, Billy.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's a bit warm.
Yeah, I've got mine on, so if the mic picks it up, I do apologise. Yeah, Bristol City fans, good from them. Everybody giving a good round of applause. Whoever was down for us is now up. I can't tell who it was. Might have been Ramsey, could have been Willock. It was very zoomed out. Lewis Hall just shielded a long ball out there, and Joan gets us going again. Gave it straight to Botman. Sean Sturr. I want to see one of the midfielders get a little bit more involved because they're really struggling to play out via the centre halves, Billy. It's a bit bit stifled there. Sean Sturr's got it. He's asking for movement from Willock. He's not going to get it. He finds Lewis Hall out wide. Back to Sturr. To Willock. Willock plays the long switch. Ooh, it's dealt with. Murphy managed to bring it down. Oh, intricate little pass from Sturr there. Finds Barnes on the left. Neve can't control it.
Pity.
That was outrageous vision from Sean Sturr. I thought he'd played a pass to no one, but then it worked out really nicely. Maybe he's just got better vision than we have. Did he mean that?
I think Barnes made the wrong choice of pass, if I'm perfectly honest. He had a man going through the middle. It was completely unmarked.
That was a really nice attack, and it didn't come to anything.
We have some super chats, Stato.
Yeah, read away.
Grant says, I don't know if you've done this one already, he says, number 31 months, I'm at the game, you're all here with me, so please, no spoilers. And Martin Suit with the £5 super chat. Hello, all, TTR. Great to see you sticking up for Sam in the comments in the last show, Billy. Yeah, absolutely. Pound boxing, how does the new away shirt feel? Fit? It's a bit warm for it, to be honest. It's it's
a bit warm. Maybe that's an unfair assessment. I think every shirt is warm at the moment.
Yeah, it is, but it's a nice comfy fit, yeah. 45 minutes, I've got pink acid boots on, evening chat, much love to the TTR family. Craig Lee, NUFC, £2 super chat. He's paid that just to say, I love Bristol Cities. I'm sure you do, my friend.
Well, Bristol City currently with the ball here. We tried to play out from the back via the right-hand side. It's not worked. And Bristol City running down the left wing here, and it brought down by Fabian Schär. They might get a free kick here because Fabian was pretty... That wasn't a very well-timed tackle.
It was nasty.
Let's have a look here. No, that was awful. Really late. I think he's just annoyed at the fact that Jacob Murphy's there.
Well, he got pulled out. Fabian Schär does not want to be there. You know what? In the Premier League game, that's borderline red. That tackle. His kung fu kicks.
If it's against Man United or Liverpool, they're screaming for a red card.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're not looking great at the moment, guys. Compared to the first 30 against Gateshead, where we had complete control and we're quite creative, none of that at the moment. Struggling to get out wide centrally. Bristol City got a free kick here in a dangerous area. It comes in. Sean Neve clears. It is only 11 minutes 40 in, though, so we've got plenty of time to settle in. Long ball comes in again. It's dealt with by Sean Sturr. That was a really dangerous ball, that was.
Wow.
Alanga back to Murphy. Alanga's nice little run there, kept the ball. He's played it out left to Lewis Hall, and we've got space. Uses Barnes. Barnes has not got the pace to win that. He's going to try it. He doesn't win it. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, sorry, Lewis, but you can't use Barnes as though he's Gordon because he ain't Gordon.
He's been disappointing for me this pre-season
Bristol
already.
City are playing it down the right wing here, and their nine's got it in the channel on the right-hand side. Fabian Scher's covering. Went for the left-footed shot, but it was blocked by Scher. It's dealt with. Sean Sturr's got it. Oh, horrible 50-50 there. Murphy's got it. He's going to run through the... Oh, no, it's Ramsey. He's going to run through the middle. Sean Sturr out to Lewis Hall. Joe Willock's gone left wing. He's going to be the pace that Barnes wasn't. Barnes gone central. Oh, Willock's drip. Fair enough. He's driven it. Played a really poor pass behind Murphy. But we're in the attacking third now. Alanga. Back to Sean Sturr. Nice ball through. It's played out wide to Alanga, who plays it across the 6-yard box. There's nobody there. Sean Neve, where are you? My God, that was a tapping opportunity for someone if they were there. Yeah. Another fantastic ball from Alanga, showing you exactly what he's good at. He can't mess around with passes in the middle, but if you let him play traditional wing play, he's going to get that ball in every time. Alanga should have an assist currently, and he's on nothing.
He's looked very bright, hasn't he?
I mean, we know how good he is from Forest. You know what you can get out of him. We just got to use him well and progress him.
Again,
Lewis
pre-season
tried a 1-2 there. Didn't work.
Pre-season going to really help him, I think.
Again, another long ball down the channel for the 9 to chase against Fabian Scher. That is their game plan, is put the 9 on Fabian and see if we can just make him mess up. Playing a little bit asymmetrical here, but it's a bit weird. Sean Sturr now stood in the right back. Bottom out to Hall. Quite advanced here. Willock's going to make the overlap. He's not going to use it. He's going to go backwards. Yeah, Billy Willock creating the width here instead of Barnes. Barnes staying central.
Well, good, because Barnes has been disappointing Saturday. He's been disappointing so far tonight, I've got to be honest.
Alanga, great ball in again. Murphy and Neve can't quite get to it. We're going to get a court. Are we getting a corner? Yeah, really good from Alanga again.
Yeah,
God. 3 really positive balls into the box.
He's brought his World Cup form to us, hasn't he? There's no doubt about that.
He has. And this is why the eye test is so important, not just stats, because that'll go as three crosses that didn't get touched by a black and white shirt. Our corner's gone out for, I think, another corner. We are, yeah. Yeah, that'll go down on the stats as three crosses that didn't find a black and white shirt, but they were all fine. Nothing wrong with them.
Hints of a limp from Botman. Hints of a limp.
This is where we're going to be dangerous next season, Billy, because if we've got Voltamada, Bamba, Joe Linton, Botman, Chow, we're going to have monsters in the box. Sean Sturr, corner taker. Oh, it's just tipped over the bar by the keeper. Good save from Tickle there, Billy.
He did tickle it over the bar, didn't he? Basically, that's what he did.
Before you like that.
Fantastic crossing from Sturr, though. Again, outswinger, but precise, wasn't it?
Header? I think that was a Sean Neve header. That was a brilliant header. Sturr again with the corner, same side. Oh, nice corners as well. It's just been cleared away, but they're pretty solid corners. Lewis Hall out to Rolanga, who's left. Plays the right footed to the back post. It's overhit. Sean Sturr's probably going to get that. He does. Pings it on to Botman. Sturr. He's offside in that little exchange there. Shame.
Yeah, it certainly was. I'm dying to see him take an in-swing on this side of the pitch, Stato. Given how good those outfingers are.
I think we found a new set piece taker, guys. I'm so impressed with Sean Sturr. All everybody's doing is talking about a lot of the other signings. because this kid's 18, he's kind of getting overlooked a little bit. For his age, for context, he looks great. Ball over the top again into that same right-hand channel, but Lewis Hall deals with it really easily.
Another quick super chat starts out from the Afghanistan escapee 199. Good evening to you, to our family. Good evening to you.
Good evening. Botman's got it. Through to Sean Sturr, but he's got 3 on him, so has to go back to the defender. And Lewis Hall left to Barnes. Barnes is on the touchline here. He's going to have to... Yeah, he can't spin his man. He's not going to be able to do that. Botman with a lovely long ball out right to Alanga. It's ranged, can't quite find him. Murphy harassing with the press. Sean Neve goes with the press as well, but Tickle gets it away. And it is hoofed away left for a throw-in on the halfway line.
Much better last 5 or 10 minutes, that's all I would say.
Yeah, certainly. Just need people to be a little bit sharper in the box. Once Alanga starts that thing on the right, you need to be ready for either on the penalty spot or the 6-yard box, one or the other. And we've had nobody there on 3 occasions, frustratingly. And the ball's fallen here to a Bristol City player on the left wing, and it's 3-on-2, and they make a mess of it.
Jacob
well
Murphy.
Covered there by Sven Botman out on the right. I think there was a bit of a clash in the middle. The ref's not called anything, and Bristol City came away with it on the left. That was weird.
Jacob Murphy's fell over because he'd let his man go past him and then just fell over as he was hurt, doing the old, it wasn't me, it was a foul type thing, you know?
Well, it looks like we're going to have a change here, guys. Alex Murphy is apparently going to come on.
This could be for Botman. I said he looked like he was limping earlier.
Oh, are you joking? Oh, if this is Sven, this is it's Fabian Scher. Fabian Scher. I think he was the one who got involved in the clash, maybe. We've not had a replay.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Well, he played 60 fine the other day. Maybe this wasn't the best idea to start him again, Eddie, eh?
Well, you know.
I mean, he's standing and he's walking okay, but he'll know. Yeah, let's just get him off as a precaution. Alex Murphy can come on.
He doesn't look very happy, though, does he?
No, he doesn't.
No, that wasn't Murphy, by the way. It was Scher the one that was fell over. I blame Jacob Murphy for that, but it wasn't. It was Fabian Scher. So, huge apologies from me to Jacob Murphy.
Never heard that before.
It was the kind of thing he does. That's what. Yeah.
Corey thinks we will get relegated. I mean, you've got LFC in your name, so.
Well, maybe he thinks Liverpool will get relegated. And I'm all for that. Chip into the £5 super chat thinks Sturr would be a Barcelona type playing time if the potential is filled. He's very, very
we're going off a game and a half. I think we need to be very grounded.
Yes, yeah. Absolutely. But he has got the style of Frankie de Jong. I have to say, he reminds me a little bit of him in the way he plays.
Oh, the corner's coming in from Bristol City, the short corner, but they've made a mess of it. Alanga really good. I know it was Willock with really good press in there, prevented it coming in, but they're going to try and hoof it forward anyway. It's fallen dangerously, but we get the free kick.
Yeah, definite foul there. We've got the
some people are talking about
Thornton, who says
some people are talking about a Lee Ryder tweak. So can somebody check what that is? What are we on about? Something happened. Go on, Billy.
Nick Thornton with a £2 super chat. A league club by 2030 with Murphy at the club. I think that was a sarcastic one, to be honest.
He's not going to be at the club then.
No, I wouldn't have thought not.
So we're just resetting at the back.
Pre-season friendly, and we are playing a right midfielder at right back. I can't say I'm too enamoured with that.
Well, it's Botman that's gone right-sided centre-half. Oh, we've played a lovely 1-2 here Really nice work between Barnes and Willock. Willock's galloping down the left wing.
Lovely.
He's got no support, though. He's waiting for it. Lovely pass to Barnes in the overlap. Oh, Alanga's not tall enough for the header. Oh, back in. Oh, and it's Neve. It's a great save at the near post. Fantastic from Tickle.
Oh, great save. That is an outstanding save.
Yeah. Good work from Joe Willock there. Telepathic. Corners come in already. They've had to cut the replay short. Murphy to Alanga at the edge of the box. Goes for the shot left-footed. Ooh, probably further away than that view suggests. Alanga looking confident, though.
Probably further away than what you suggested with the ooh.
Yeah, but that was Alanga through to Sean Neve there. So that's yet another chance he's created for the team.
He started really, really well, Alanga.
And he wanted that header at the back post as well. Oh, no, it was Murphy, actually, that's given him that. Not Alanga.
Oh, it's a great save from Tickle. Great save.
Yeah, again, it's very similar to the Gateshead game, though. Less control, but we've had 3 or 4 reasonable opportunities, but still 0-0. So we need to start converting it, especially in pre-season while we're trying to work this out. Sean Sturr plays it out right to Anthony Alanga, who's going to go on a run here. He's got 2 on him, though. He back heels it, assuming Murphy's with him. Murphy wasn't with him. We do get the throw, though. Ramsey out to Lewis Hall centrally. Back to Willock, who's playing as the left winger, essentially, today. He's going to take on his man. He's not. He's going to use Barnes, who's going to whip it to the back post. He didn't whip it. He decided a slow curler. Oh, the ball comes in from Murphy. And it is wide. He's gone for the half volley.
Of course, he saved it, hasn't he?
I don't think so, because Murphy ran away.
Clock the time there. 23 and a half and 20, well, maybe 24. Do you want me to take over? Or do you want to carry on? I ain't bothered.
Yeah, you take over, Billy.
Okay. So things are looking better for Newcastle United. We have taken a semblance of control into the game. A lot of that is down to the control and the composure of Sturr sitting in the 6 and the endeavour of Alanga on the right wing there. But we do look a bit dodgy at the back. Fabian Schär, unfortunately, has gone off with an injury, and Alex Murphy has come on to replace him. At the minute, the ball is in their left wing position. Edge of the area, they've got it back. Good. Oh, let's give a free kick to that. I'm not sure that was.
It was shocking, Billy. He's cut right through the back of him, Ramsey has, yeah.
Well, maybe we're going to see a little bit of what Jawan can do now.
This is a really dangerous area.
A bit clumsy. Very clumsy, in fact. Very clumsy from Ramsey. That we don't want to be seeing that in the Premier League this year. Lucas Hornicek.
All right, so Lee Ryder's basically just parroting what this journalist has said anyway. It's not his news, so...
No. But the word has been for quite a while, or at least a week. Anyway, free kick for Bristol City. It's going to be a right-footed in-swinger over the bar and into the net. Great goal. Great goal. Keeper got nowhere near it. Now that's down to clumsiness from Jacob Ramsey, edge of the box. But a really well-taken free kick. I'm not sure how close it is to the keeper.
Yeah, we need a replay here to see who we can blame.
How close it is to the corners, if it is indeed close to the corners. But it's an outstanding free kick at first view.
Oh, it's in off the underside of the crossbar. I mean, should he be saving that?
I think he should be getting closer to it.
I think we'd moan at Pope if he didn't save that.
He should certainly be getting closer to it, Stato. Good grief. He's just basically fell over his own feet and fell backwards without even getting any air to his jump. It wasn't central. I think that's poor goalkeeping.
We are 1-0 down, guys.
I do. I believe that's poor goalkeeping, I have to say.
Well, good thing we're linked with another one, eh?
Hornicek would have knocked that way with his Mickey, wouldn't he? Anyway, here's a back with it's with Jowan now, and he plays a pass then to Murphy into Willock, and then back to Stir through the middle. That's a lovely ball, and overhit by a million miles there from I think it was Joe Willock.
It's Ramsey again. Is Ramsey just like swallowed his Tic Tac the wrong way in the last 5 minutes? Like, what's he doing?
Straight to the arms of Mr. Tickle.
He was fine.
He cleared it long down the Bristol City right flank. Lewis Hall is there, picks it up, plays it square for Alex Murphy. Now Sven Botman into Ramsey, wide to Murphy. Back to Botman. Botman gives it to Murphy, and Newcastle have created a little bit of space to get the ball away here. Murphy played it to Hall. Down the line goes the ball from Hall. It's not the greatest in the world. And, well, Barnes gives up on it.
I mean, it was fine if... the Love Island linesman's playing again. It would be fine if Gordon was still at the club, but Barnes ain't going to get that.
Oh, God, yeah. So thrown to Bristol City, deep and half level the edge of the penalty area on their right-hand side. Down the line, long it goes. Header by Murphy, I believe it was. It's going to fall for... Well, he come out to get it, the keeper. But the centre-half took charge and hoofed it away. Miss Tom jumped there from Willock, and he's lost out. And, well, Sven Botman's got to be quick here, and he's fouled. I say he's fouled. The ref didn't give it, and it's a goal. Fuck off. How are you not giving a foul for that?
Shocking. He's just pushed Sven Botman over in the build-up. And Joanne again with poor goalkeeping. It's just gone straight under him, although
That's
was
a free kick. The two of them are running back to get the ball, and Sven Botman gets tripped or pushed by one of the two, maybe both, by the number 9, who then's run on goal.
Yeah, he's pushed him over. He has pushed him over. It's just a shocking call from the ref.
The linesman's got to see that. It's Alex Murphy, not Botman, by the way. No, it's not. It is Botman.
No, it's Botman. It is Botman.
Yeah, it's Botman. Left arm comes up, pushes him over. There you go.
100%. That's a foul.
And the keeper's come to near post.
You can't overly criticise when that shouldn't stand. Like, although Murphy should have been in a better position, Alex Murphy, that is. They were trying that when Fabian Schär was on the pitch, Billy, that running the right channel. And
it's Alex Murphy's side, to be honest. I mean, are we saying it's his fault? Because it's his side.
Well, if he's fouled, he's fouled. If he's pushed over, what is he meant to do?
It's foul, yeah. That's all there is to it, really.
Even so, I'd prefer there was more players covering. Like, can we blame the referee to a degree? Yeah, but should there be other players? Like, we could have stopped that in other ways with better defending, more people covering. Yeah,
I think Jowan should be further out of his goal as well. I do, honestly. I think he's got to try and narrow the angle somehow.
Alex Murphy and Jowan could have done a lot better in that scenario, certainly. It's not just all on the referee. We've got to take some responsibility.
We'll do some super chats while we can. Actually, we'll do this attack first. Here's Botman.
Oh.
Murphy. Down the line for Langer. It's a good ball.
You keep doing super chats when we have the ball down the wing.
It's cleared anyway. Can we win the ball back here? I think we can. I think we might get a corner out of that. Of course not. Looked a corner to me.
Oh, we got a free kick.
Oh, he gives us that free kick. Oh, wow.
Yeah, he feels guilty.
Yeah, but this one's bollocks, isn't it? That's hardly a free kick compared to the other one. Anyhow, super chat. Addison Raven, member 28 minutes. Hi, Billy and Alex. Paul Spence, £2. When's the hydration break? Gaz, £2 super chat. We've got no players in the squad that can do that. Peter Garthwaite, £5 super chat. We haven't started yet. Typical Hull starts pipe against Gateshead and an improving keep against strong opposition. We'll do this free kick first. Murphy's taking this. Going to be an outswing, of course. There's plenty of height in there, though. And we have trouble with them from this kind of thing before. And it comes Murphy looking for a Newcastle head. Doesn't find an edge of the area. Fed wide, then to Lewis Hall. Well, that's a shit cross from Lewis Hall. That's the only word I can use to describe that. Had no angle to it whatsoever, and it was cleared. Here's Murphy. Ilanga, again, very bright, well played. Unlucky there, but Ilanga will regain possession. Good combination with Shawnee, but the pass from Shawnee was a little bit behind Ilanga. Cross comes in from Murphy, right into the arms of Mr. Testicle, and it's still 2-0 Bristol City. Nick Thornton, £2 super chat, never a foul, weak as hell defending from us. I don't know about that. That's, to me, it's a push in the back.
In the Premier League, it's a foul every day of the week.
Yeah.
Every team. But again, we can't deny that there were other things to that we could have done a lot better.
Once that foul's occurred, I think Zhouan's got to come to the edge of his 6-yard box at least and try and nail the angles. Because he ain't saving shit to where he was. He's given the whole goal to Amer, hasn't he?
Yeah, Craigie, you need to calm down in the chat, mate. It's not all you've got Joe Linton, Bamba, who we've just signed, Torre, Voltabada, Rissa, Livramento to come back. Bruno may or may not go, and if he goes, we'll buy someone else. Like it's going to be a vastly different side that we're going to use. So I'd just chill a little bit. I get it. We're 2-0 down to Bristol City. I feel the same, but let's just remember a lot of players, a lot of these aren't going to start in Premier League games.
We were controlling the game before that free kick. Let's be honest. And a bit of clumsiness from Jacob Ramsey. They score. Poor goalkeeping again, I'll say. And then referee error, and we're 2 down.
Yeah, it's still not a great performance from us so far.
Not saying it is, but it ain't. Let's fucking get the ropes out, is it?
Yeah. We want something more constructive than oh my god, we're going to get relegated because we're losing.
It's Harvey Barnes left wing. All he wants to do is cut inside, and he struggles to do it. Gets it back. Again, all he wants to do is cut inside. He's so predictable. Little chip in. That's a good ball. I think that's Lewis Hall's going to win a corner. And now we might see a Sean Sturt in swinger. Well, somehow I sent it back with Zhouan. I wasn't watching, so it couldn't have been a great corner. It must skip really quickly. Here's Stir again. Long crossfield pass. Good one, too, to Alanga. 1-on-1 with the 3. Goes past him with ease. But well defended in the end from the left back of Bristol City. It will be another corner, which Alanga's gone to take this time. Trying to get things moved quick time, which is good to see. Short corner taken. Here's Jacob Murphy. Now Ramsey. Into Alanga. Plenty of space. Alanga crosses it in. It's over the head of Neve.
Oh,
Alanga's been offside there, isn't he?
No, he's fine.
Lost it, anyway.
He's given so many good opportunities to players in the box. Like he must have put 5 or 6 balls into a dangerous area, and we're only 35 minutes in.
Thrown to Bristol City, which is taken. Headed down. Bristol City regained possession again. And they managed to manoeuvre the ball back to Sven Botman. Now Lewis Hall. Hall has Barnes in front of him to his left. Comes inside instead to Stir. Ramsey. And so that's Willock. Now Barnes. Barnes flicks it back to Willock. He goes on the outside. Gets a good cross in. It's over here, but it will fall for Langa. Nodded back inside. Falls for Murphy, who loses it, but wins it back in his fouls. And the referee gives it as well.
He wanted to shoot there again. Stop shooting, Jacob. Give the ball to someone else.
Yeah. Now, 10 minutes ago, we was at this situation at the other end of the pitch. Do we have someone that could do the same? A bit further out, of course. Lewis Hall's over it. It does suit a left footer. Well, the day from Stuart Pearce, there is no way on God's earth that Stuart Pearce would not be taking his free kick and to be bending it around the wall into the top corner. I'm suggesting Stuart. Oh, fuck off! Jeepers, fucking
No,
creepers.
Jacob Murphy again. I mean, we win the
Fuck
corner,
off.
but
You greedy, selfish prick. It's just not a free kick for right foot to take.
no, it's not.
Scandalous. Here's a Langer. Goes all the way back to this fourth mentioned Murphy. Lewis Hall. Into the box. It's not a bad ball. It's headed out for another corner.
Is our set piece coach still on holiday or something? Like, we've had so many corners and free kicks and set pieces, and we've not looked like converting any of them, bar the one that Neve tipped over.
Let's see if Sean Stur's taking this one. Where's he took it short to Hall, Willock. It was Harvey Barnes at the corner, not Sean Stur, incidentally. Here's Barnes with the right foot. Keeper will come out for that. He's overhits it by a mile. And that trundles out for a goal kick.
There was no one there. Why are we playing that? I love that idea of changing the angle and playing that ball, but why? There's nobody at the back post with any height.
No.
I don't understand.
But in the season, Dan Byrne might be there.
What, the right side back post?
Dan Byrne can be anywhere. You know that as much as I do. Nick Voltemade might be there. They're playing the players that aren't playing.
Bamba, Jolinson, Voltemade. Yeah, we've got. It'll be different with the right team, but you can't just blindly play that ball. You need to look at who's in front of you as well.
Of course,
and players need to be aware of that. Like, we all know Barnes is going to do that. So why is nobody making the effort to get to the back post?
Thrown to Newcastle. Bit of battling from Joe Willock, who I think has been better than he was the other night today. So far.
Yeah, because he's playing as a winger.
Well, maybe that is the case. That's a terrible ball from Botman, straight into the Bristol City player's path, and they're on the attack. With the number 9, who fortuitously got a goal earlier. That's a good cross, but it's cleared away from Murphy. Straight back to the number 9. Who, oh, Christ almighty, what are they doing? What, mate, 6s and 7s. I'm going to suggest that centre forward who scored the second goal has a bit of Eastern European about him. That's not racist, by the way. He's got a ponytail.
What are you saying, Andy Carroll's Eastern European?
No. Although he does play like one.
What does that mean?
Don't know. Nice football for Newcastle. It fell apart when Neve got involved. But good footing by Neve. But Lewis Hall loses out in a 50-50, and the referee does he get? No, he didn't. We win the ball back. Willock. It's Jacob Ramsey waiting for the ball to come to him, and Dickey stepped out and got a foot on it. Alanga's on the far side. He's 1-on-1 as well. He should go at him, really. Go. Just go.
Jacob Murphy.
Is it? Oh, in that case, then.
He wins the corner.
He does win a corner, to be fair to him. $39.53 on the clock, Barney boy. And Sean Stur, again, he's going to take an outswinger. Why not one from this side? But anyway, it's a beautiful floated one, and it's over everyone's head. Lewis Hall picks it up. Great ball from Lewis Hall. Who's that one? Was that Murphy again? Willock, that's one, wasn't it?
It was Willock. Yeah, it was Willock who messed up, and Sean Stur tidies up.
Do you want to flick through some super chats, Star? Well, quite a few have gone through.
I don't know where you got to. Where'd you get to?
I can't remember. The last one I did was
right. Elite Club by 2030.
Nick Thornton. No, Ian Fleming's the first one.
What? Never a foul from Nick Thornton.
I've done that one.
All right, Ian Fleming, how out, or we could be fighting relegation. Thank you for £2 super chat. Yeah, I don't agree with that, but fair enough. We don't look great at the moment. What will the halftime changes be, you think? FPS Nix, thank you for your super chat. I don't know. Do you reckon we're going to do halftime subs this time, Billy? Because we didn't against Gateshead.
Or Derby ball for the middle was almost. I don't see why. I don't see who's going to come on and change things.
We got. I didn't expect anything from this joke in brackets clown manager from DK. Thank you for your super chat. David Noble's been a member for 33 months. Telling you now, words. Telling you now how makes Jacob Murphy captain next season if Bruno leaves. He better bloody not. And Nick Thornton, thank you for your super chat as well. Same formation, same tactics, same passing patterns. Favourites getting starts. Nothing has changed or will change. A very tough season ahead. Well, I don't know, Nick. We will have a lot of new players through the door that he's surely planning on using. So it's got to change a little bit at least, just by default.
I think we have seen a few changes anyway. But the introduction of Sean Sturr definitely changed the way we play a little bit. We're still defending shite though. And then on the attack now, Bristol City, with long distance shot, which Jowan does well this time with, to be fair. I thought he spilled it for a minute, but he didn't. Ball bounced in front of him and he took it in quite nicely. It's Hall. Lovely ball from Hall. Oh, he's overhit it though. It's intercepted and Bristol City will come on the counter with that number 9. Who I don't know who he is. Oh, dear me, we've lost in the rear bad area. But we didn't lose out there, but they almost did. They're on the attack here, proper going for it. 42, 46 on the clock. Cross comes in. That should be headed away by Murphy, and indeed it is. And it's kept in by Sturr. Back to Jacob Murphy.
I'm being shouted at for saying I don't agree with Eddie Howe. I didn't say that. I said we're not going to get relegated. I didn't say anything about Eddie and Eddie Howe. None of those words have exited my mouth this evening. So let's not mix things. All of these things are recorded that we say, so we can always fact check them.
Yeah, you definitely didn't say Eddie Howe. Sorry, you.
I read a super chat that mentioned us getting relegated, and I said I don't agree with that. I don't think we're going to get relegated.
Yeah. Long ball was aimless there. Harvey Barnes has gone onto the right hand side for some reason. I mean, this smells of panic by Eddie Howe again. Swapping and changing players for no apparent reason. Good interception by Sturr, which falls for Bristol City. Hall steps in, but doesn't really deal with it. And Bristol do attack. Though they have gone backwards to try and build from deep. Good run from their centre-back. That should have gone to the left wing with Bristol City, but it didn't, and now we're on the counter. And here's Alanga. Gets there first. He's pushed over. That's a penalty. That has to be a penalty. Of course, he ain't going to give it. If he's not giving that free kick, he's not giving a penalty for that. I guess that's fair to say.
Definitely not being refereed consistently, which is a shame.
Good play from Jacob Murphy to get around the outside. He's showed a little bit of pace there. He's got Neve in the middle. Wants to cross it, doesn't get it. We win a throw in. It's Sturr. Wide for Murphy. Murphy cuts inside, goes on the outside again, and wins a corner. Do you think that was a penalty, Saturday? I think he was.
Yeah, I mean, it's not 50-50. He's not shoulder barged him from the side. He's pushed him over from behind. When he's in the box,
that's a penalty.
He's got
that
control
is
of
a
the
fucking
ball.
Penalty.
I do think that's a pen. He's had a shock at the referee so far.
Yeah. Corner comes in from Sturr, headed from Botman over the top, and goal kick will be given. In fact, it's half-time. And Bristol City lead by 2-0. 2 shocking goals, really.
Yeah.
Free kick that the keeper's in bet with. And then a shocking refereeing decision that allowed their number 9 to push over Sven Botman, win on goal and score.
Indeed. It was a bad first half for us. Probably the only positive from that, again, Shortster showing again some really consistent performances. Really, really solid passing. Really mature clearing and sort of understanding the danger for an 18-year-old as well. Not just for an 18-year-old, just generally. He was one of the only people who dealt with danger when he's got loads of experienced players around him. Well, I say loads, some. And Anthony Alanga, Billy. I think Alanga's been really solid in this first half. He's probably created 5 or 6 opportunities for teammates and should have had a penalty.
I've really enjoyed Langer. Definitely got confidence that he didn't have last season. He put the afterburners on 2 or 3 times, managed to get himself into the real attacking positions and create stuff. And again, I agree with you about Sean Sturr. He's been very, very calm and collected. The defence, again, worries the shit out of me. The goalkeeper's worrying the shit out of me despite only playing 45 minutes. Harvey Barnes, once again, totally anonymous. And Jacob Ramsey feels like he's been through Birmingham on the way back to Bristol, and maybe he's gone for a couple of points at half time. I don't know.
Well, I was just going to talk about that because I don't think this is working as well as Eddie thinks it should. Willock's essentially going in there when we're attacking, with Barnes kind of sitting in this space. But have we got a ball anywhere? But we're not really using it properly. We're playing Willock to the byline, which is fine. That's worked a little bit. We've got a couple of corners from that. But then I feel like Ramsey's getting really isolated because Barnes is just trying to go through here, and that's not worked yet. He's kind of stopped short and played some balls into the back post. But Ramsey's got nobody to feed off.
No.
He's tried a couple with Elanga, and it was Elanga's fault with bad passing, to be fair. And then Ramsey's made a few poor decisions himself. But I feel like Ramsey's not. Sean Sturr's just kind of keeping things ticking. And I think Ramsey needs a bit of help because he's got no midfield partner to play
Or
with.
he's got too many people in his vicinity that are, because Barnes, like you said, is coming inside and maybe trying to play in the same space as Ramsey does.
Well, yeah, but then again, you've got Murphy coming in here as well.
In the end, Barnes ended up on the right wing, didn't he?
Well, yeah, but Murphy's not doing too many overlaps. He's doing a lot of underlapping and sitting here because he wants to be the conductor himself because he thinks he's so good with the ball. I mean, he's pretty good with the ball. He's fairly technically gifted with a dead ball, but I don't know. Ramsey's not been great, but I don't think we're providing him with the right environment to do Ramsey things. He's good at close control, 1-2s, progressing up the pitch, and we're not giving him anybody to do that with. We're just basically putting Willock as Billy, this is what we did 3 years ago. We used to swap Joe Linton and Willock and use Willock as a winger, which I've enjoyed over the years. But we're coming into this. Well, we are in the second half of 2026, and we're still doing like an improvised. Let's make Willock be a midfielder, but let him do the byline runs because our winger isn't fast enough to do the wing stuff.
That's a fair comment.
I don't like this. I don't like this I don't like this 11 together and how we're trying to make it work.
No. I'm surprised.
I really like Elanga, but
the new signings, if I'm perfectly honest. I think Torre's been here a week now. Surely he could have had at least a bench spot. And Bamba's been here almost a week. Why isn't he on the bench? But before we go any further,
I think this changes.
We do have to do a message from our sponsors of tonight's video. Please have a listen to this.
Newcastle United fans and football fans in general, we've all been there, those match days, long weekends, drinking in the pub, fast food, and then by Monday morning, we all wish we were living a much healthier lifestyle. And that is why we have teamed up with Oxford Natural and their Optimum Day and Night supplements. I will be straight with you, this isn't a magic wand or overnight cure. They don't do all the work for you. But once you start noticing results, I guarantee you that other people will as well. Now, the Optimum Day is based around energy, controlling your cravings and helping you stay on track. And the Optimum Night is all about sleep, recovery, and helping you to switch off properly. Now, already we've seen some fantastic results. Look at Robbie here from AFTV. He's already lost an incredible £80 so far. And then you've got former Newcastle United striker and Ballon d'Or winner Michael Owen. He has lost £35 so far. So if you're sitting there thinking, right, now is the time I need to get off my backside, I want to feel healthier, I need to lose weight, or I need a better lifestyle, this is your time. And it's certainly worth checking out. Now, the QR code is on the screen. The link is below in the description. And if you use the code TTR70 on checkout, you will get an incredible 70% off your first order. So thank you very much, Oxford Natural, for sponsoring the video. Now back to the Newcastle United news.
Thanks, Oxford Natural, for doing that. Yeah, so we're 2 down. We better get the banner back up because people won't believe it if Or will they? I think they will believe it, actually.
I think they probably will believe it, yeah.
But at times we played some pretty good stuff, and we were starting to get control of the game when their first goal came, and dear.
I'm just going to adjust my tactics board because so many people have said, "Oh, yeah, but we haven't really got the players, have we?" I've been challenged a lot on that, so I'm going to put on all of the new signings and various other people that aren't back yet, just to show you that this is not our 11, not even remotely close to what our 11 will be in a Premier League game.
That's quite fair. Ben, no, I wouldn't have thought so.
Oh dear. Right, who we got? Do we put Lewis Miley in? That could be fun.
At some point, he's definitely going to play a big role, isn't he?
Yeah. Where's Mr. Torre and then William Osula? There's just a general shout. There you go, guys. So this essentially is a huge change. Right. This is controversial because Bruno may stay. You might have Lewis Miley in your starting 11, or you might not think Will Osula needs to be the starting striker. You might have different views on that. Fine. This is just an example. Again, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 changes. That's more than half of the starting 11. And that's if we think João is a starter, which I think we signed him as a future prospect. We may buy a goalkeeper over the top of him, which would mean there would be 7 different in this lineup to start a Premier League game. So that's a big difference. So this is what our lineup could look like. Maybe with Bruno in it, maybe not Joe Linton, maybe Lewis Miley instead and Bruno here. It depends. And if we sign anybody else, which we absolutely might do. So the lineup's it's not going to be what we're playing in this game. Certainly not. So,
and then, of course, by design, then the players that are in that starting lineup tonight then go on the bench, and the bench looks better, doesn't it? So,
yeah, and then you've got
Voltemada and players, yeah,
Voltemada and Wissa to come back as well on top of what we've just shown you, plus any potential new signing. So it's and if we do sell Bruno, we will likely reinvest the money. I'd be surprised if we didn't. We would have to. So it's not all doom and gloom. However, I can't disagree with the people saying that we are using a lot of the same attacking patterns. You're right. We are. But maybe those attacking patterns with better players could be better.
We have super chats anyway. Charles with a 50 Norwegian kroner. He says the players will be different, but the style of play will be the same. Sean NFC with a 20 Norwegian kroner. Ilanga's definitely getting subbed off. Well, maybe he will because he needs minutes in his legs. John Mitchell, how is Paul getting along? Fantastic. He's on the fucking beach in Fuerteventura, sunning himself to the nines. So have no sympathy for Paul. He's having a fucking life of Riley.
Yeah, he's not ill. He's having fun.
Nick Thorpe with a £2 super chat. Tactically and technically second best to Bristol. I'm not sure that's true. If I'm perfectly honest. It's only 2 isolated fucking goals that really shouldn't have. Certainly, the second one shouldn't have been allowed.
I am a little bit frustrated with our lack of sort of teeth in our set pieces because we've had so many set pieces.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Of course, we should have had the biggest set piece of all at the end of the fucking first half there when Ilanga was unceremoniously shoved off the ball onto the deck and fuck off from the ref. And it wasn't even a shoulder charge; it was definitely hands. Mark Mullins with a £5 super chat. I'm sorry, I know it's only a friendly, but come on, really, we look absolutely clueless yet again. And no disrespect to Bristol City, but come really, Eddie out. And Nick Thornton says, Alex, the players will change, but the formation, tactics, and overall approach will not. How is a one-trick pony and needs to be replaced ASAP?
Yeah, but if we do those attacking patterns with Bruno and better players on the pitch, we will win games and score goals and look a lot better. 100%.
One more super chat just come in, starts out, and it says, "This is it's funny, but it shouldn't be." Anthony Smith says, "Well, I thought today already sucked. This morning I got hit by a reversing private ambulance, and now this." I mean, that shouldn't be funny, Anthony, but I'm afraid I can't stop.
But we might win. You never know.
Fancy getting whacked by an ambulance. I mean, come on, that's bad. There you go. That's all the super chat's done. Well, thank you to all of you people for being very, very generous in your donations there.
Is it stuck on the screen? There you go. Sorted. Right. Where are we stream wise? Still half time. They're watering the pitch, and we've got lads having a kick about. Probably a few minutes to go. Changes, Billy? Are we thinking we need half-time changes? Is there anybody that we could bring on from the bench that we think? Wow, I don't know at this point. It's all youngsters. There are no senior players left on the bench except Nick Pope. Every other player is an academy player.
I'll tell you what I'd like to see. When Shea got injured, I'd like to have seen Pivas come on. That's one thing I'd have done differently straight away.
A few people said that in the chat, and I agree. That'd have been nice. But you can't. Yeah, but what kind of message does that send to Alex Murphy?
He's going to come on at half time at some point, isn't he? I mean, maybe Pivas will come on at half time, but I don't know. I'd like to see Ferreira at some point second half. He looked pretty bright Saturday.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Obviously, Sung-Soo Park at some point.
I wouldn't mind Sung-Soo Park much earlier because Barnes is not. He's not able to. In fact, I'm getting quite concerned about Barnes. Purely, I love him from a finishing ability perspective, but from a wing play perspective, we've tried to use him today like he's Anthony Gordon, and he absolutely is rubbish at that. He can't do that at all. It's not his game. It's not his fault, but he can't do that. And I'm a little bit worried about that. We're going to need in games where we need a proper winger, and Eddie Howe clearly wants that. Because he's making Willock do it, and then we're out of keel in midfield. So it's. Just play
I was saying on the fans forum of the night. I mean, obviously you weren't here. Would Harvey Barnes' contract extension been the be all and end all of things?
No, we needed that. We need because he's an established player. He's a good finisher. We've lost a lot of goal scorers. We've got a bad feeling. You know, is he perfect? No, he's a certain type of wide forward, but it is what it is. I mean,
I'm all from getting a new contract, but I would have prioritised Lewis Hall getting one first.
But yeah, I can't disagree with that. But to the original point, I would like to see Sung-Soo Park come on as early as possible, and use him as a proper winger because he's got the pace, bit of trickery. I'd
like to see Elanga play for the 15 minutes. I'd like to see. I don't know about Sean Lee, but he's been a bit. I think Sanusi will come on for Elanga, won't he? Yeah, I think he'll come on for Elanga, won't he?
Oh yeah, absolutely, right winger.
But I want to see Elanga for maybe 15 minutes first, just on Saturday, really, because I don't see the bench really bringing the game back. I know the game doesn't mean anything, but confidence is a big thing, isn't it? And last season we didn't win a game pre-season, did we? And it's starting out the same way this year.
We weren't terrible in some of the preseason games, but we weren't fantastic. Right, the lads are out for the second half.
They are indeed.
Just listening out to see if there's been any changes. You've got Willock and Neve all back out. I don't think we've had anything. No, it looks like it's all the same. Ball's back in the centre circle, guys. Newcastle United 2-0 down away at Bristol City in this pre-season friendly. Let's see if we can change it at half-time. And maybe Eddie Howe's inspired them with some words, contrary to what he normally does.
LG says Antonio Cordero. Well, he's probably doing pre-season friendlies with Cadiz.
Yeah, he went back out on loan immediately. Osula I think he's had a very small knock, I think Eddie Howe said, or just he's not quite ready to play at the moment. And Bamba, don't know, he's getting settled. And we are away, guys. 45 minutes on the clock, second half. Newcastle United have kicked off here. And we're going to ping it around the centre halves.
David, calm down for heaven's sake, mate. Flipping heck.
We're doing commentary. We can't read super chats every 5 seconds.
Well,
we will get to them.
Well, do them now. Johnny Older, remember 49 minutes, 3,500 have travelled out.
Now we just kicked off.
Yeah, but David was very impatient here, but we will read his out now. Barnes off, Sanusi in, give him the number 10. Also, where is the Korean kid? There are a couple more, but we'll go back to Stato.
Yeah, I mean, you're right, David. We've just had the same conversation. Sung-Soo Park and Sanusi would be good. Maybe hour mark changes. We've had a corner here. Alanga's gone short to Lewis Hall, who isn't right-footed. Is not going to be able to get this in. He's going to go back to Sean Sturr. To Murphy. And it is Barnes on the right to swing it in. And headed down by Neve. Oh, and it's off the bar by Sean Neve. Sean Neve again throwing a leg at it. Can't get it on target.
Oh.
We've still got the ball somehow. Sean Sturr threads a pass out left. It goes all the way through to Alanga. He's going to stop it going out for a throw. He's going to recycle. Lewis Hall. Again, why are we playing Lewis Hall there? He's not got a right foot. Oh, Sean Sturr has been brought down there by their 6. And he looks like he's in pain. Please don't. He's looked like our best player the last game and a half.
Oh, dear. That's a nasty one as well.
Ugh.
That was a nasty one. Knew what he was doing there, that number 6. Barnes.
Oh, Sean Neve, the left-footed curler as well off the crossbar. Right, is Sean Neve... not Sean Neve, is Sean Sturr back up? I think he is, because we're getting set for the free kick. Yeah, he's doing up his lace. He's fine. Lewis Hall's going to take the free kick. It's going to be a left-footed crossing attempt towards the back post. Over everybody. Barnes collects. He's going to need some support, though. He's going backwards. Back to Neve. Why is Neve not in the box? He's got it. He's playing Barnes outright. Barnes tries to play a 1-2. Ramsey hooks it to the penalty spot. And no black and white shirts get there. And it is cleared by a Bristol City player.
Corner.
But we don't get a corner? I don't understand why that's not a corner. Must have come off a black and white shirt from a block or something. Weird. So, Alanga and Barnes on the opposite side. I don't know if that was just because of the corner setup, Billy. It might have been.
Maybe.
He's still there. Barnes is still on the right.
Well, he was there. He was there for the last 5 minutes of the first half. Well, so. I mean, Alanga's been dynamite down this right-hand side.
Throwing comes in. Sean Neve chases down the channel. Tickle boots it away. Lewis Hall wins the header.
Good press.
Oh, and Ramsey does some hard work there to try and keep the ball. Lewis Hall under a lot of pressure keeps it as well. And we go again. We reset. Willock. Back to Botman. Plays it out to Barnes, who's in the right back area at the moment. Murphy's gone in beyond him. Sean Sturr in the centre circle. Out to Lewis Hall left. Alanga on the left. He's going to try and run at his man. And he's going to the byline. And he's claiming a corner. He's going to get one. Quick corner to Lewis Hall again. Who again doesn't have a right foot on that side. We've gone all the way to Sean Sturr. To Joe Willock central. Jacob Murphy right side. He's got no options. He's going to try and shoot. And he's lost the ball. What are we doing with these short corners? Lewis Hall does not have a right foot, and we're playing a short corner, the first pass to him on that side.
Yeah, it makes no
this
sense.
This is bananas. What are we doing? And
Just
Bristol City are going to break here. They've got a player in the box. He's going to have a left-footed shot, and it's in again. Terrible from Johan. He collapses to the ground, can't get a foot to it.
Oh, that's dreadful from the keeper.
Shocking defending. He's got 2 centre-halves in front of him. He beats both for space, gets the shot away, and beats the keeper. Rubbish defending from Newcastle United. All from a diabolically worked short corner as well that resulted in Jacob Murphy losing the ball from a really stupidly ambitious shot. Just rubbish. Yeah. It's Hall and Botman. And Botman again trying to play right-sided centre-half. Can't get his body shape right.
Where's Murphy?
He was up taking the shot.
Alex, I mean.
He was in the right back role, covering for Murphy, and tried to stop the 1-2 for the counter. I tell you what, It's all off that short corner. I've been moaning about it for 5 minutes. It's a disgusting short corner. You've got everyone out of position, and we get caught on the break yet again.
Apparently, Pope came on at half-time stutter.
Oh, is he actually? Shocking then. They've both been rubbish. I'm just more annoyed about these short corners. They're absolutely diabolical. We're 3-0 down against Bristol City.
And how many times in recent history have we been caught by counter-attacks from our own corners? I mean, it happens on such an irregular occurrence.
They've employed somebody to make the set pieces better. This is not okay. They're rubbish. Untrained individuals can sit here and go, that doesn't look right. And then we concede from it immediately. It's not good enough. I'm not going to start screaming people out, people this, relegation that. I'm not saying any of those things. But we've got to get corners right. We pay people who study corners. Do better. It's not good enough. We've got the ball on the left wing. Anthony Alanga, he's going to go for goal. And their goalkeeper doesn't spill it. Tickle saves it. Maybe we should buy Tickle. Oh, this is rubbish. Bristol City, I tell you what, nearly make something of that clearance from Tickle.
I mean,
Murphy's got it in the right back.
This is what you have when you don't have the heart and soul of the team playing. And bear in mind that he might be leaving full stop anyway soon.
Yeah, but it's not just that. You can't be also throwing everyone out of position. You've got Murphy trying to still be the right wing when his job is right back.
Yeah,
you know, and then we're doing set pieces like that. It's if Bruno was on the pitch, we'd have still conceded that goal. Nothing changes.
I think Bruno would have whipped it in.
Wow. Right, Murphy's got the ball on the right back area. He tried to play a long ball and checked it. He's going to play Barnes in short, who we know can't play that way. Doesn't go for the... Barnes actually made a good run there, and Murphy decided to go backwards. Alex Murphy to Hall, to Alanga on the left, who was, as Billy said, doing fine on the right, and is now not doing as well on the left. Ramsey tries a sneaky little through ball to Neve and Barnes, but they don't read it, and it goes all the way through to Tickle.
And you know what the worst thing of all this is? If you're bringing young kids to kind of try and pull this back and they get a bit of a spanking, there's no good for their confidence whatsoever.
No, and then it ends up in the papers, and then we're going to get bantered by all the rest of the Premier League. It's not good.
I think that's happening anyway, to be fair.
Oh, well, yeah, it probably is. 3-0 down.
I think we'll see Annie back in the chat at some point soon as well.
Well, this is Eddie Howe. He's got a lot of the lads back. He's got Bamba, he's got Torre, he's got Voltemada. You could put them in. You could put them on the bench. You could involve them in a matchday squad for damage limitations if in exactly this kind of situation. And he's decided against it. Barnes has got it on the right wing. He's managed to beat a player.
No,
he's still got a lot in front of him. Murphy cuts inside, plays a nice ball to Willock. Who's apparently going to get a corner. I think must have come off a red shirt last.
Well, they probably deliberately conceded the corner. They're more threatening from our corners than they are their own.
And it is going to be Jacob Murphy. Sean Sturr played some fantastic corners in. Dead balls. Why? Okay, Murphy's going to take this corner as an outswinger, doesn't beat the first man. Surprise, surprise. Is anybody surprised? And it's cleared away to Sean Sturr, who should have been the one taking the corner anyway. Plays the big switch to Alanga. Doesn't quite reach him. Can Botman clean it up? No, he can't. We do get the throw in. I'm surprised that we did there. Take it. Eddie Howe apparently about to make some changes. Hooray. I'm not sure what good that's going to do. Sung-Soo. There we go, as predicted. Murphy's got a cross in from the right wing here on the penalty spot. Neve can't get it under control, though. It's just behind him. Oh, Neve has pushed someone over. Trying to get involved defensively. Yeah. I mean, ref, if that's a foul, then the foul for their second goal was a foul.
The penalty was a foul.
Yeah.
But as an 18-year-old kid doing it, 19-year-old kid, we'll do a foul for that one.
Are you going to let us make our subs, ref, or are you just going to do what you want? It's a friendly. Can we referee this at least remotely correctly? Come on. Alanga's... What? Why are we bringing Alanga off?
That's his first
Can we
minutes,
not
I guess.
take Barnes off and let Alanga go back right for another 5 or 10 minutes? We're 3-0 down, Eddie. I know it's a friendly, but we look stupid. Neve's come off as well. Shut up, Graham. You're part of this. That was Graham Jones, by the way. Right, so Sung Su's come on, and who else has come on?
I think Solution might come on as well.
Yeah, I think you're right. No, Alanga. I think Alanga's gone up front. I don't think he's gone off.
People are already talking about the Liverpool game.
Yeah, people who were unlucky in the ballot. Don't worry about it, guys. We might not be ready by game number 1, I'd imagine. Maybe give it till September once everything's settled down, the transfer window's closed. Or maybe December when Eddie Howe's possibly sacked, if this doesn't work. Cheeky ball over the top by Sturr to try and find the run of Alanga. I like that. As soon as the quick guy's gone up front, Sean Sturr's first thought is let's see, he's run, see if we can find him. Big kick from their goalkeeper Tickle Lewis Hall manages to get something on it. And he's going to get a free kick for that. He's brought down. Richard asks, what formation are we playing? Don't know, Billy. I think Willock's just doing whatever he wants.
It's 4-3-3-ish, isn't it?
Yeah, it's bloody not.
It's Alanga through the middle. Who's done this? Sanusi. Has Barnes gone back to the left-hand side? No, of course not. Son's over there. There's Son. I wish. Park Sung-Soo's gone.
He's not on, Billy.
Is he not?
No.
Just one sub then? Is that what we made?
There you go. Yeah, it was just one sub. Or is it? I'm so confused.
And who's this on the ball now?
Yeah, because it's Neve. Neve's gone off for Sung Soo Park. I think that's the change.
Shot on goal there from Harvey Barnes.
Yeah, it was left-footed, trying to whip. Well,
I say on goal,
trying to get it to the near post. We are going to get a corner though, which we've gone short with yet again with our 2 right wingers. So, and Alanga's lost the ball dithering because this is not his game, and it is cleaned up by Sean Sturr. Well done, young man. Why are we trying to get Alanga to play stuff that he's not? Lewis Hall's got it on the left-hand side. He's waiting for somebody to make a run. And we're dithering a little bit with it. Alex Murphy, Willock. Willock tries to find Lewis Hall in the box. He's not going to get to it first, unfortunately. It was a nice idea. Oh, Lewis Hall's just been completely taken out off the ball there. What's happened there?
Ref saw it as well.
He did. Get some cards out for a friendly. What's gone on here then? We're going to get a replay. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to get a replay of the 3rd Bristol City goal. For those of you just tuning in, it is, 3-0 Bristol City. We are getting hammered. For those clutching at straws, I mean, I'm clutching a few of them. First goal was arguably unsavable. Maybe you can. Second goal should have been a foul in the build-up, but we didn't defend it very well anyway. And the third was no excuses.
Yeah,
really
the
bad.
third goal was
from everybody involved.
Forest. How many times have we seen that goal against us? Lots and lots of times.
Yeah, it was a very Chris Woody goal, wasn't it? Attacking patterns have been reasonable. I mean, I love the Langer stuff in the first half, but just nobody getting on the end of it. Bristol City going to make some changes. Here they go, bringing on the big guns now. Willock on the ball in the centre circle here. Willock trying to get on the ball a lot more. I'm not quite sure to whose benefit. Let Sean Sturb do all the build up. You go stand up there. Barnes has come deep, playing it to Stir. You know what this game needs, Billy? Is it needs a Joe Linton or a Bamba, or we need a lump in midfield, and we don't have one.
You know what this club needs?
Sung-Soo on the left. What? What does this club need?
I'm not going to say it because I'll get fucking absolutely...
A new manager?
No, I'm thinking more of a striker that we used to have. Oh, dear.
Jacob Murphy's got it on the right. Goes back to Stir. Yeah, what do we think about Botman's defensive contribution there? I appreciate he's playing on the wrong side, so you're twisting, you're jockeying, all of that is different on the side you're not. But you should be able to do it on both sides, right? It shouldn't really matter.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's more of a fullback thing than a centre half thing, surely.
It's his first minutes for how long? You know.
I think it's worth at least putting a little pin in that and saying pretty bad from Botman in terms of his defensive shape, his jockeying, he's covering. It's Bristol City. Like, I get it's a pre-season, but they all count. Goal kick for Bristol City, gone long. Botman wins it, but it doesn't go to a black and white shirt. Alanga again playing as the striker. Ramsey just an absolute ghost in this second half. I don't think we've mentioned his name once. Alex Murphy's on the ball here. Oh, and there we go. Ramsey gets a touch. Just one. Sean Stir. Back to Botman, who again can't play a line-breaking pass with his right, so he just goes to Barnes. 1-2 with Murphy. Sean Stir playing the long ball left, trying to find Lewis Hall in space. That's a good ball from Sean Stir, that is. Plays Sung-Soo. Oh, Sung-Soo plays a ball central, and we're going to get countered through this. It was a poor ball from the Korean. And he's going to use his left winger. We've got 4 back, though. We do have numbers. It's the 9 on the left for Bristol City. He's going to go backwards. It's fine. We've covered well enough. Defended in numbers there. They've obviously had an absolute beast in for the previous goals. I would hope so.
Yeah, now the horse has bolted.
Yeah, not that it matters now. Guys, don't worry. We're gonna win stuff in 2030. Remember, it's fine. 63:50 on the clock. We are 3-0 down. Only substitutions is Sung-Soo Park on for Sean Neve coming off. Alanga's gone up top through the middle. Sung-Soo Park out on the left. Ramsey's played a ball to Lewis Hall here. He's not using Sung-Soo this time because he messed up the last time he had the ball. Oh, you've got to use him. It's a pre-season game. Just if he makes a mistake, he makes a mistake. Just let him have the ball. No space for Sean Stir here. Lewis Hall's gotten involved in midfield. Oh, and the ball's ended up with Sung-Soo Park, but the ref is not going to play advantage. He's going to give the free kick to us as Alanga was brought down in the build-up there. This is a right footer's free kick, Billy. And have you ever seen Alanga take a free kick?
I can't say I have, to be honest.
It looks like Barnes is going to pull rank. Possibly.
I mean, it's perfect for Harvey Barnes, to be fair.
It is perfect for Harvey Barnes. Out of anybody in this 11, I mean, Barnes is walking away from it.
Well, obviously, Jacob Murphy's decided to come in, and I'm the captain.
No. It's Alanga and Lewis Hall. Alanga and Lewis Hall over
it's
the
ball.
ball.
It's the wrong side for Lewis Hall, totally, nearly. So
Lewis Hall for the cross. Oh, and it's taken off the boot of Barnes. Botman wanted it and he's headed it over the bar. Barnes is very annoyed with that because he could have walked it in if Botman had left that. Yeah, Barnes is not happy. That was a certain goal if Botman does not get involved. Well, Foxy, let's hope the Intertoto Cup is back in 2030. Well, we might not even win that, mate. We might need the what's the John's Paint Trophy called nowadays? The referee's blowing his whistle for something here.
Should we do some quick super chats?
Players are very annoyed.
Nick Thornton, £2 super chat. We had these players last season and lost 17 games. Asker, 750 Icelandic krona. I'm looking at the stats on SofaScore. We've won 38% of ground duels when Bristol City have won 63. Barnes is too slow. David has been a member for 33 months. I hope Bruno is not watching this game on his flight back to UK. Only a friendly, but we look so vulnerable every time they attack us. David, the 199 super chat. That's by Gates as goalkeeper. Amazing foot and reactions. Knights of Coy, 499 super chat. Can we sack the manager before the start of the season? Still playing square pegs in round holes. Mo or mush must be in the bin. So that's all I leave with you.
Well, we had a corner there, Billy, and it was because the referees deemed Tickle to have taken too long to get rid of that. So the referee picking and choosing when he's harsh and when he's not harsh. I'd rather he just ref this properly, to be honest. Ball comes in towards the back post from Joe Willock, headed away. There's no one there, really. Lewis Hall's got it on the left side of the box. Tries a bit of body feint movement. He's going to try and whip a ball in, but it does get blocked. Oh, tries a little roll and wins the corner. Good job from Lewis Hall there. He had no right to win a corner once he'd lost that.
Yeah, he did well there. £2 super chat from Peter Garthwaite. Let's hope this chairman is en route to fire Howe. Mark Mullins, £5 super chat. All I'm going to say is a bee can't consistently try and persuade a fly that honey tastes better than shit. If you know, you know. Can't in the championship. Asker.
We tried another short corner.
Really?
We tried another short corner and it's gone out for a goal kick. Even though the previous short corner we tried from that side, we conceded from.
Oh,
can we not
progress? Then that's like progress. Asker with an Icelandic 300 Icelandic krona, 2030, and we will still be playing Jacob Murphy. There we go, and they're making changes, and we're about halfway through the second half. Though.
Yeah, please, God, take it away from me, Jesus.
Well, Bristol City are the ones making the changes here.
I mean, if we score a couple of goals now, they've made so many changes. I feel like it just doesn't even count anymore. Like we've just it's just bad.
Well, it's goal score from the first goal, second goal. He's gone off. Probably going to have some goulash or something.
I'm going to go find out where he's from.
Or some Budweiser or something, I don't know. Some Pilsner lager. Anyway, they're on the attack, Bristol City. Playing it quite calmly. Back to the defence and then back to the goalkeeper, Mr. Tickle. If he is still Mr. Tickle, of course. Might not be. Long clearance from the goalkeeper down the centre.
He is Swiss, Billy.
Swiss. Oh, well. His flag's a big plus, then.
It is indeed.
Bristol City do have a free kick, incidentally, halfway through the Newcastle United half. And they're playing along in front of our kind of back eight at the minute.
It's weird how we've got 4 centre forwards in the squad with Sean Neve, 5 if we're counting Ferreira, and we've currently got no strikers on the pitch. None.
Yeah, it is, but that's the Eddie Howe economics, isn't it? Let's be honest. He panics like fuck.
Whatever he was trying to test today has been rubbish. The ideas, the lineups, the attacking shapes, the defensive structure, the set pieces. I can't think of a single thing from a coaching aspect that I've been pleased with today. Not one. Maybe Alanga's individual performance, but beyond that, maybe Sean Sturgis being solid for an 18-year-old. Like it's been rubbish. Really poor across all fronts. I mean, Lewis Hall's
did
been fine.
attempt to bring the ball out of play there. It was closed down and had to quickly abrupt back to the keeper. And then abrupt stop. And we are building from deep again with Botman, who's going to get pressured again. This still goes forward, and it goes all the way back to Nick Pope via Jacob Murphy. I mean, this is... It's hard to describe it, to be honest. It's less than fucking average. There's no ideas, is there? There's no flair. There's no movement. There's nothing. Here's Murphy.
You're going to hate this.
Doesn't know what he's going to do, and he's just done nothing. Back to Botman.
Shocking from Murphy there. He didn't have any help, but just shocking. Tries to take on two players as a right back and then gives a foul away.
I didn't see a foul, let's be honest. He has given a foul away, but I didn't see one, if I'm perfectly honest.
We're waiting for something. Bristol City are going to make a load more changes.
At this point, they could bring the fucking under 12s on.
Well, we're 72 minutes in. What are we not just going to, can Leo Shahar not have 15 minutes? Like, what are we doing? I mean, the game's gone anyway. Or is he now just not going to give people minutes because of damage limitations? It's not the kid's fault that he's messed up.
Maybe going to try and wear him out for the game at Valencia on Saturday night.
Oh yeah, that's going to go fantastic. That is.
I mean,
I don't know how
Valencia
you'd say season, but
Valencia haven't been great of late, but surely they're going to be better than Bristol City.
If we bring this to Valencia, we're going to get absolutely. It's not just going to be a loss. We're going to look worse in the game as well. It's going to be both. We're going to get outplayed and outscored. Whereas today we've had so many chances to sort it out via about 1 million corners, and we just haven't. We've just been rubbish with it in the final third. Oh, Pereira's on. Finally, we have a striker.
Who's got off
Pereira? Ferreira. Apologies.
I don't know who's come on for. I'm sure. I can still see a Lange. It must be Barnes.
Yeah, I think it's Barnes.
I mean, they're in the box, and luckily for us, their attacking player mishit that. The ball is in the arms of Nick Pope, but they had a great chance there, and the striker airballed it on the edge of the 6-yard box, but we got away with that one. Lewis Hall has it closed down. They seem to have 12 players on the pitch, to be honest.
It's Everton, not
Everton sad, is it? We'll get back by them then as well. Then. Long ball looking for the run of young Ferreira. Gets there, but can't do anything with it. No, it's Valencia Saturday and Everton next Wednesday. I'm sure it is.
I don't know. I'll have a look.
Keeper was dithering with it there. We almost win a ball back, but we didn't. And somehow they've come away with it.
Valencia on the 8th, Everton on the 12th. Yeah, but the 8th isn't this Saturday coming.
Have we not got a game Saturday then? It's the first of the 8th, isn't it?
So. No, it doesn't say we've got a game. It says we've got Valencia, Everton, Leverkusen, Strasbourg. There's nobody else in the list.
Isn't it the first of the 8th, though, Saturday?
No, it's the 8th of the 8th we play Valencia.
Oh, right. So we haven't got a game for another
Yeah. This Saturday is the start of August, but we haven't got a game.
Well, that's ridiculous. Why are we waiting 10 days for our next game? That's absolutely ridiculous.
What, for all the World Cup lads and the new lads to finally have a Saturday game and get involved, and we just not scheduled anything?
It's madness. It's madness. It literally is madness.
Doesn't seem right, does it?
From Bristol City, we managed to clear the ball away. It's going to be a throw into Bristol City, level with our penalty area.
A week of training camp. Well, they damn well need it, or a different training because it's not executed it very well.
Different kind of camp for me.
It's not even about executing the tactics well. The tactics just don't look very sound in certain instances. Like the corners are just awful.
Fucking La Manga. They're going to La Manga. That's going to be tough, isn't it? Oh, I'm sorry. What do we do today? Is pitching wedge or fucking sand wedge? Fucking hell.
Billy just can't be asked to commentate now. He's just staring at it.
Yeah, I mean,
come on, Billy. Give us the riveting play-by-play of Botman.
Well, here he is now. He's got the ball now, and he's now going to get pressed and go backwards. Probably he didn't this time. Sung Su's on this side now, by the way. Incidentally, fuck me.
Oh, he's moved Sung Su to the right. God, I'm surprised they know whether they're upside down or sideways.
It's Eddie Howe panic mode, isn't it? Again, we've seen it so many times when things ain't going right. He just swaps and changes, throws some shit at the wall, hopes some will stick. Some might stick here, actually, in the box. Shot comes in. It's a goal from Newcastle. A bit of a deflected one, I believe, but it's a goal from Harvey Barnes, who hasn't got off. I'm not even blaming Granny. They can bollocks with that. They didn't deserve it.
I don't think we deserve Granny. We absolutely don't deserve Granny. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, it was a neat ball through. Ramsey tried to make space for the shot himself, didn't get enough, and Barnes took it off him for the goal on the near post. Yeah, it's fine.
I mean, how bad is that? We thought Barnes had gone off. That's how fucking good he's been.
I think we've just been moaning as opposed to watching. Possibly. Yeah, no Granny, I'm afraid. Granny's asleep. Granny doesn't wake up unless we score a second.
One back against fucking Bristol City when you're 3 down. Absolutely fucking not. Granny's not putting a bingo pen down for that. Absolutely no.
Definitely not. Granny's on holiday. Well, 78 minutes, Billy. Can we get something back from this game?
We could. No. We could. I mean, score another one quickly. But how many cracks is it papering over? We are at 78.5 minutes, and we are on the attack. Willock. Nice turn, Willock. Terrible pass, though, and they do clear it. And now they're on the counter. On the left-hand side. Going at Sven Botman. Cuts inside. I mean, this is open up. Great tackle comes in. Was that young Murphy?
It was Murphy, yeah.
He's put a 5 out there, all right, but they still have the ball, and it's still very dangerous.
2 or 3 passes completely carved us open there. No difference to what we looked like 6 months ago.
Yes. 100%.
Very annoying.
We are on the attack again there with Ramsey. Comes down here for Sung Su. All left foot. Murphy, good ball. Ramsey. Murphy again. Botman. Is Stir still on? Because I've not seen him for ages. He is easy. I can just see him.
Yeah, he's still on.
They've stopped using him, haven't they? Here's Murphy. Botman. Murphy. Good ball. Overhit pass there, though. All the way back into the Bristol City goalkeepers. And they're on the attack again. And we almost win the ball back, but it did go back to the Bristol City keeper, who's got all day to get a clearance away, and he does do long down the Newcastle centre, cut out by Botman, picked up by the Bristol City midfield, and they're playing their left winger or left full back. Now it's the left winger, level the penalty area. No one's gone to him. Cross comes at own goal. Absolutely fantastic own goal. Wow, Sam Botman sliced it into the back of his own net. And, well, that's a shocker.
Oh. Apparently there's a spoiler in the chat. Yeah, you're getting banned. You got a Russian name as well. You're not allowed to play football, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, you are. We just all behind closed doors and no European participation. Yeah, it's literally just an attack down the left wing. And again, nobody deals with it properly. Botman tries to clear and scoops it back into his own net. It's a real... Wow.
How many people are going to blame Pope for that? It's not Pope's fault. Absolutely not. No chance in God's earth he's saving that.
Yeah, but every centre-half does that. Every few years it happens, doesn't it? I think it's the first time I've seen Botman ever do anything like that. It's just one of those things. Oh, Murphy's coming off. Finally, Jacob Murphy's off. Poor Leo Shahar's only going to get 8 minutes.
Oh, he's clapping all the fans who are probably booing him as he goes off.
Eddie, maybe if you've had the proper right back on in that phase,
yeah,
Cross wouldn't have come in.
Well, no, there was 2 players there. Not one Newcastle United player went towards the ball at all. The result is an own goal. It's 4-1. It's been a fucking strange game of football, this.
People moaning about the value of the pass. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're all paying money to watch this, and I know Eddie Howe doesn't want to lose, but Christ, this is a pretty shoddy effort. Are you giving up commentating now, Billy? Have you? Do you want me to carry on?
No,
Because you're just sat there silent, gawping at it.
You know, I'm trying to work out who's who at the minute. It's Willock on the ball at the precise moment in time. He's just sat in front of the back four and he's laid it out to Hall. I'm trying to work out where people are. I mean, who's on the wide left at the minute? With Park being down here, I don't know if Barnes gone out there.
Willock just is again floating everywhere.
There's Shahar. There's Stir.
Hall's playing out left.
And here comes Alex Murphy. Just gives him the ball. That's awful from Alex Murphy, that. We do win the ball back in a high place, though. Ball's on the far side of the pitch where I think it's Joe Willock, isn't it? Does well, gets a cross in. Header comes in, and it's a 50-pence piece header by young Ferreira, but he was at least in the right area.
Yeah, Ferreira doesn't look like the heading type of striker, does
No,
he?
no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Long clearance from Bristol City keeper, and it's cut out by Botman. Only back into the path of the Bristol City defence, and back, therefore, by demand to the keeper, who now locks it forward. Botman doesn't win the duel there in the air, but we do win the ball somehow. Push on Sean Stir. Is that Willock?
Where?
On the ball now? Because I don't think I've ever seen him as
I'm ahead of you.
sprightly as what he is in the 84th minute before. I mean, that might be because he didn't fuck all the rest of the match, mind. And we have an attack here with Willock. I mean, Newcastle did get a glimpse of light to bring the game back, but then let it straight back out again. And now we're just trying to find a gap to get a second, but they're not panicking, really. They're not really gung-ho, are we? At all.
I'm getting mugged off by someone called JJ in the chat here. I still love How and I can't bring myself. Shut up, JJ. What are you talking about, man? All I've done is say how bad today was from a coaching perspective, from everything.
Alex,
I could not have been more damning. If he got sacked tomorrow, I wouldn't be against it. I'm not How in anymore. I do think it's time for a change. to go alongside this new recruitment style. Like, yeah, we're not. If you're going to throw happy clapper nonsense, you can go and clap somewhere else.
Anyway, we do have the ball. I'd say we've had a lot more of the ball than Bristol City and did absolutely fuck all with it, if I'm perfectly honest. Apart from the one goal that we scored. But we have created quite a few chances. We don't look great at scoring goals this season. And we don't look great at not conceding them, which kind of augurs for a really poor season.
They're just closing up now. And they've made a lot of changes as well. So
Yeah. I mean, what the fucking hell was that? I don't know who it was, but it was a pass to the wing there was no winger there and it went straight out of play. This is absolutely dreadful.
A couple of our lads keep putting Sean Stowe in real trouble with hospital passes. You know, we're going to get him injured just through sheer incompetence.
It's very dark at Ashton Gate at the precise moment in time.
Well, yeah, it is. It is nearly 9:15, Billy.
They're not putting floodlights on.
Yeah, it does seem a bit dull, doesn't it?
Anyhow, Bristol City have the ball halfway line. Back it goes, forward it goes then. It's cut out. Lewis Hall. Shahar. Rapidly approaching Sung Soo Park. There's a bit of a trickery. And goes backwards. Botman. Murphy. Botman again. Shahar again and Botman again. And nice spin there from Ramsey. Eventually got him nowhere. Here's Ramsey again. Good ball. Down the left flank there. I think that's Barnes out there. Inside it goes to Hall. Good back heel back to Barnes. Barnes won't do too much and they clear it. Lovely little back flick from Hall there. I have to say, it was wonderfully done. We're going to get caught in a counter here. It's 4v3 if they play it right. 5v3. No one getting back. Eventually, the charge of the Shite Brigade do get back. Maybe 30 seconds too late. Bristol City weren't alive to that there, but the ball goes forward and Nick Pope will come and collect it. There was a real chance for them there to get a fifth goal, but they weren't that bothered about it. They were 5-on-3 for at least 10 seconds and tired players were struggling to get back. We do have the ball though now. Alex Murphy to Shahar. Willock. Sung Soo. Steps inside. Possibly wants to do too much there at Sung Soo Park. But we do move the ball to the side of the pitch. That's a nice play. Bit of space now. Can we get a cross in? Ramsey. We win a corner. Lewis Hall galloping into the area with great gusto there.
Yeah, good from Lewis Hall.
We're going to take a short corner. Surely not. I mean, Lewis Hall's gone out for a short corner, but luckily for us, Bristol City decided to mark it this time. So we'll have to try and get the ball in the box.
Well, we're going to make some subs before the corner comes in, Billy, although it looks like it's a short corner.
Oh, fuck me.
Mason Riley for Hall.
8 to 9 minutes on the clock, and we're going to make some changes. Wow, fucking we.
I mean, he's going to blow the whistle on 90, so this is such a stupid sub from Eddie Howe. What are you doing? He's not going to get to play anything. So Mason Miley's coming on to do nothing. And who else is coming on? Willock's coming off for, I'm guessing, is that Finneran?
Yeah, maybe. It may be. Maybe they've took Lewis Hall off so they don't get the short corner.
Oh, we're not doing a short corner now. There's nobody with him. Oh, what are we doing?
That may be why he took Lewis Hall off, so they can't do the short corner. Anyhow, the 90 minutes are up, so I think it's going to give the last play of the game. It's been an absolute fucking catastrophe, this.
Right,
in comes the corner, in swinger, and out of play, and that's absolutely fucking shite.
And he's blown the full whistle, so Mason Miley's not. They didn't get to do anything, Eddie. What was the point? What was the point?
Oh, a bit of experience.
Point in those final twos. There was no point. That was stupid. It's just embarrassing for the young lads. They didn't even get to touch a ball. What is this?
Bit of experience. That's
virtue signaling. It doesn't make any sense. It benefits no one. It's just dumb. Oh my god! I'm turning it off. Turning it off. We'll speak to you guys. What an absolute travesty. I'm genuinely. I'm so angry about that. Why are we bringing them on for 18 seconds of a game? They didn't get to do anything. What's the point?
I think we knew that already, mate. To be honest.
Yeah, but I get it in a competitive fixture because you're trying to run the clock down and disrupt the flow. This is a friendly. It doesn't make any sense. It's just inept.
That we're losing by 4-1.
Oh, that was just. I know it's a friendly, and we've got so many other players to come into this side, and it's going to be fine. And if it's not fine, the manager just changes anyway. Well, if it's not fine, the manager changes. So it's one of those. But that was so bad. It was so bad.
Nothing in 108 minutes of football to make me feel in the slightest bit positive for the new season. I've got to be honest.
I expected, Billy, the barrage of back post crosses, a few shots from outside the box and corners. I was okay because I expected goals to start happening from all of that dominance across the two games. And it's just not happened. It's just not happened at all. And it's really concerning. Again, I appreciate you've got Toure, Voltemada, Osula, Wissa. So you've got players that are coming in. Alanga's not really been on the end of anything. He's tried to create for everyone else and nobody's put it in. Again, it's pre-season and it's a couple of friendlies, but it's been a bad couple of openers.
All I will say is we don't like scoring much. We're not very powerful up front. And again, I'm going to say with the caveat that none of our strikers have played yet. But defensively, we've had all of our first choice centre forward, apart from Malik Chow, playing. And we've looked absolutely shocking and can concede at any given moment of the game. Now, if we're doing that against Gateshead and Bristol City, what the fuck are Man City and fucking Liverpool and Arsenal going to do to us?
Yeah,
I know it's early days. I know it is. But fuck me. It's concerning, mate.
Well, if he doesn't turn it around with different personnel, he's not going to make Christmas because the same things are persisting. So, the PRF can't wait forever. If we do get to start of December and we're still languishing somewhere between 10th and last, and the fan sentiment is still the same, and it's very wishy-washy on the pitch, then yeah, it's going to be yet another phase of pressure. And how many phases of pressure is he going to get? He's not got unlimited. Like he's been kept based on credit in the bank, which is fine. It's what it is. What it is. But
we have a whole heap.
We'll put it this way: Eddie Howe's in his overdraft now. He's not got any more chances. So if he gets
he's maxing it. He's maxing it.
Yeah, if he gets the first quarter of this season wrong, he will go. I think he won't make it again. But it is really concerning. Even when you do bring in, you bring Bruno, Joe Linton, Bamba, Toure, Voltemada, Russell. Even if you bring all these into this lineup and Livramento, it's still going to be a lot of the same tactics, and there's still going to be a lot of the same frustrations. I just want to see us evolve a bit more as a unit and our identity. It's very bland.
But because we're not playing Voltemada, we don't need to evolve in Eddie Howe's eyes anyway, do we? Because he hasn't got that enigma that is Voltemada. He's got it. And I don't think he even changes for that, to be honest, because he didn't last season. He's still trying to play the same fucking ways what we have to in the last 5 years.
Yeah, but
I think it's time we need to start appreciating how one-tracked and one-trick pony this manager is.
But I don't mind some of the attacking patterns, but you have to have some variation, and you have to change it based on who's on the pitch.
But there is none.
Like, we kept working that same Barnes back post whip that he does from left to right, but we kept doing it when you had a Langer who wasn't going to get there, and Barnes wasn't checking to see who was there. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. We're not playing based on who's on the pitch, and we're not adding in enough variation. Or sometimes we either go from no variation to absolutely bonkers variation.
Panic mode, yeah. Panic mode.
We've swapped our wingers around. We've put the goalkeeper up front, and we've tried 6 short corners and every. It's either no variation or we go mental, and it's just ridiculous. It feels so disjointed and so reactive, and it's not good football to watch at all in any aspect of it. Even the set pieces are, apart from Sean Sturr's first couple of corners,
they
were pretty shocking. They were shocking throughout. And has anybody got a sofa score up? How many corners did we have? Can somebody fact check for that? We must have had at least a dozen corners. I mean, what are you supposed to score from corners? Well, every 1 in 10 corners, statistically, people tend to score from. That might be a bit generous, but
is where we're concerned. Anyway, we've got loads of super chats to go through. Loads of them. Spot Milligan with the £5 super chat.
Go on.
If we're this bad now, how bad are we going to be in the league? Get Howe out now, please.
17 corners, Billy. We had 17 corners.
Fuck me. So that's a guts of 2 goals, really. Should have been, and weren't. Knight score 1892. 199 super chat. Can't wait for the start of the season. Not, he says. N. Kihayan, $499. Jacob Murphy is a terrible footballer. Willock is the laziest. What are we still doing with these players? Knight score 1892 says in 2 games we haven't scored a goal in open play. We have now. Nothing to write home about, mind. Adam Bell, £2 super chat. Our strike force is AWOL like the Geordie Journos. Mate, they're on holiday. They're football journalists. The only time you go on holiday is when there's no football. Keith Trusk has been a member for 46 months. Absolute shite. Same tactics with different players. Eddie Howe, not a clue what he's doing. Embarrassing. Martin Brophy, member for 30 minutes. It's so Jason Tyndall can top his tan up before the game, lads. Gerard O'Riordan, member for 13 months. Eddie has learnt nouts. Caseball UK with a £2 super chat. I will start early. Howe simply must go. Nick Thornton, £2. Granny is pushing for a move to Arsenal. NKA and $199. Almost looks as if we're leaderless, doesn't it? Asker says with a 300 Icelandic krona. Where is intensity is your identity? Fucking that's one god. Nick Thornton, £2 super chat. Can't wait for Howell's deluded view on this show off. Denver, a member for 19 months. Murphy should be nowhere near that squad. James N, a member for 42 months. I actually can't be asked with Howard Twall. If I was any senior member of the squad, I'd want to leave. I don't know what the tactics are, and Howell's mugging fans off. £2 super chat. Nick Thornton, clueless clown of a manager. Taz Music, member for 33 months. We better hope these 3 outfield kids we got in works, or we're in deep shite. Channel Right, £2 super chat. What was the point of 2 subs in the 90th minute? Excellent question. Night scoring 499 super chat. I really thought we're going to have a good pre-season and start the season with confidence, but we are looking at shambles. Jordy Dan 199 super chat. Get ready for when we play Bristol 27-28. Septic Tank 599 euros super chat. First time I've ever wanted a manager gone in pre-season. Get this clown gone. Samsonite Dove 50 Danish krona. If these are the backups for our first teamers, it looks bleak. Nick Thornton £5. Bring back all our best players is fine. This year has always been the clown that's in charge of them. 17 losses last season. This won't be any better. Ronan Tyrrell been a member for 32 months. Another standard performance. If anyone's surprised, use your memory. Greyhounds with no patterns of attacks. If fans think it gets better, you're deluded. And finally, Ronan Tyrrell with a $3.49 New Zealand dollars super chat. Losers mentality. Whew.
Can I just say, Billy, if I want to talk about Eddie Howe's post-match interview, which there should be one. What it should be is we didn't play well enough today. We've got to take accountability he's got to take accountability and individual mistakes, defensive performance, creative mentality. If he doesn't stand there and provide a little bit of honesty, if he stands there and makes a lot of excuses, I'm going to be livid because that was that was a disgusting performance, not just based on the scoreline, but just based on the output, the fragility. You know, some of the poor stuff came from sort of Botman and Murphy, who have both been at the club for quite a long time now. Murphy especially, Botman less so, but he's been here for a few years, 3 or 4 seasons, and it's just, yeah. The interview will be telling because he's got to step up and say the right things there. You cannot sweep that under the rug. That has to be addressed.
I've had to put that comment up because that is the first sign of disenchantment against Eddie Howe that we've seen from Abs. She's usually a very staunch supporter of him, but she's actually had to say the alarm bells are ringing loudly in my ears. It's hard to chill, and that's got to be hard for her to take because, as I say, when you finally realise it, or it's not a case of finally realising it, it's not even about realising it. It's about when it looks shit and you know it's shit and there's nothing to come from it. It's hard to take, isn't it?
Yeah. I just, the thing that annoys me the most is I think that we will be fine, but we're not going to be as good as we could be because I think we're limited in a coaching capacity now. And it's frustrating because I think you bring Bamba in to sit in front of that in front of that back four, and you bring some of these other players in, and I think we will get our act together, be a bit fitter, a bit more cohesive, and have a bit more oomph with some other players. But we're just restricting ourselves. I think our ceiling is up here with some of the players, but we're only ever going to play to here, and it's yeah.
I don't think we score enough goals. I don't think we're going to score enough goals. I don't see where we haven't got a 20-goal striker in that squad. I think we'll be looking to have a 10-goal striker.
Even more alarming, Billy. Even more alarming is we've just lost a couple of players who score some goals. Tonali provides goals via creativity, assists, and direct goals himself, although not many. Anthony Gordon, for people moan at him, but is scored 10 to 15 goals consistently every season. Even he got 15 the year before last, and everyone said it was a bad season to get 15 goal contributions. Both of them are out the side now.
Yeah.
So
I think we need something different up front, and I also think the defence.
Well, it'll be Will Osula. Let's not forget, Will Osula did score like 7 odd goals in half a dozen games at the end of the season.
Start, yeah. I think you're right.
But he's not playing at the moment. So
although it could be Wissa with it. Again, he had a good World Cup. Abs had to reiterate that he's still not the outs. Fair enough. But at least you've seen something that looks concerning.
I'm not Eddie out, but I'm not Eddie in. Like, I don't actively want him to go. I want him to learn, and I'm at the point where I just don't think he's going to learn. So I just think we're stuck at a level until it goes wrong enough that it changes.
I just don't see him turning it around, Stats. I just don't think he's got.
No, I agree. I hope he does, but I don't think we've got enough creativity in a coaching perspective to progress this side anymore and for this rebuild. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, there were some questions last year from journalists about him, and I think it was Louise Taylor who actually said this. You know, if you thought about bringing in some coaches from the continent to help you offer something else from a coaching perspective. And that was asked by the journalist. That was asked by Louise Taylor, of all people. And I think we're all thinking that, we need a bit of, we need Graham Jones's Antonio Banderas brother to come in and give us a bit more pizzazz and because it's just, even with better players, yes, we'll be fine because we'll sign better players and we'll play better. But ultimately, it's the same fundamentals we're going to be putting out week after week.
Whistle wasn't shit at the World Cup, Bill. It was shit first last season, absolutely no doubt about it. But he had a really good World Cup.
Well, we'll stop moaning because this is a match day live, not a therapy session. But
we're back Friday.
What a waste of a Wednesday evening that was. I had much better things I could have done.
What are we going to do Friday
night? Thank you, everybody.
What will we talk about Friday night, I wonder?
Many things, Billy. Many things. Mostly negative. Although we might have signed a new goalkeeper by then. So I know everybody's already given up on Joanne already. So
honey.
It's gone down well.
Yeah, it's got a couple of super chats actually while we've been rambling on about how shit things were.
Well.
We have one from Nick Thornton. £2 super chat. We need Poch. Joe Wilkinson thinks Nagelsmann, not Poch. I'd sooner have Potts and Nagelsmann given the World Cup.
Nah, Nagelsmann's not a bad coach. I think he just needs a proper club side. I think he'd do well with us personally.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was a bit too early. He struggled at Bayern, but his Hoffenheim team. Was it Hoffenheim? I think it was Hoffenheim. When he's got time and he's not under the pressures of immediately winning a title and stuff, if he can build a team up and an identity, I think he's a good coach. I think he'd be really good for us. But I don't think that'll ever happen.
Susan Fagan's just had to. I love Susan, and she was sticking up for us. Steve said, "Bring back Big Sam." Right?
Absolutely not.
Right? I think he's being sarcastic. Of course he is. But
Yeah,
Susan decided to stick up for me and you here, and she's got Sam's mixed up. She says, "Steve 007 rude. Sam's lovely, but Billy and Alex do a great job." Susan, I love you, but that is hilarious.
You're different, Sam.
Oh dear me, that's fantastic. I love that.
I can't believe that 3,000 of you have watched that absolute dross with us. So thank you, Toon Review family, for being incredible as always on this horrible therapy roller coaster that is Newcastle United. As Billy said, we will be back on Friday to talk about hopefully something more positive. If we sign a player, we'll just talk about that for an hour. Don't worry, because this was awful. And we won't talk about a weekend match because there isn't one.
That's amazing.
But
we are absolutely I'm gobsmacked. Stato's gobsmacked that we now go 10 days without a game.
I am confused because I feel like all the new signings have just had a week's training, and all the World Cup people will have then had pretty much a full week. So let them play on Saturday or Sunday. Like, I agree. Anyway, make sure everybody please like the stream, like the show before you disappear. It really, really helps people find us in the search results and find the channel, and they can come and ride the roller coaster with us instead of crying alone watching the telly with us losing 4-1 to Bristol City. Please also subscribe if you haven't done so you can be notified and come back and watch more shows. And thank you for all the super chats and donations. There's been loads of them this evening. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you to all the mods that have helped keep all the riffraff in order, although there wasn't too many today. There was a couple of spoilers. Thank you, Billy. As always, it's been a pleasure, apart from the game itself. No, we're not loaning Isak. Stop putting silly comments on the screen. My God. We will see you on Friday, everybody. Take care.
Yes, Susan. Big Sam as in Aldois. Away the lads and lasses.